So I'm going to keep this brief because I don't want to get into politics or anything, but Fox News is now going after quote-unquote violent video games as they're trying to blame the mass shootings that have happened and shootings that happened recently on violent video games, and posed the question, has video game violence gotten too aggressive and made people less sympathetic for other humans? And this is ridiculous. Look, my whole point on the first video I made was only to talk about how we need to save and preserve video games. And I'm tired of people blaming video games. It's not video games. In fact, there's so many studies that have been done that actually show that video games of all forms actually quell violence more than anything. Majority. Most of them show it has zero impact at all. But, and I'm not saying that there's one perfect way to handle all the problems that are going on. I don't even want to get into that. I did last video, and even that video, I feel like I didn't talk about all of the options we have and all the things that could potentially fix it. But that's not here nor there. I'm here to defend video games, and this is my issue. I fear that video games are going to become censored, and we're going to lose that as well because people don't want to address real-world issues or just, constantly looking for a scapegoat, and they're going to blame video games. And this is one of those topics that happen on both sides. Both sides agree to pass the buck off to someone else, and it's usually video games. Before it was music, it was movies, things become too adult, blah, 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 people don't want to watch their kids, whatever. There's a million things. This is the last video I'm going to do about this for at least now, and hopefully this whole thing dies down and there's not another story about how they need to edit and they need to censor video games. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you for dealing with me on this. Take care.